the rap scene. I am Frank 5D, the anomaly sworn solemnly, high snobbity. And this time we got a full house. As y'all can see, it's Spanglish and boom bap combined right now. And these dudes are creating undeniable, organic hip hop and doing it so well. They all rock out individually, but when they come together, it's like a hip hop superhero team up in the flesh, like literally. People, we got DJ XS, Combinando Music, and DJ Heron, collectively known as Grupo HNE. What up, y'all?
What up, Frank?
Yeah.
How you doing, Frank?
It's good.
We chilling, man. Thanks for jumping on. Again, I feel like y'all are like a comic book superhero team up in real life, jumping off the page and coming to eliminate the fake and the whack, yo.
That's a fact. I feel like this is what we got to do, the superhero pose. Nando got it right. He hit it right.
Got it right.
Yeah, I wish I had, like, if you could digitally impose some, like, Wolverine claws right here. That'd be dope.
If we could do that, we would.
Right, just imagine it. Picture it.
Yep. So y'all rep Miami.
Yes,
where is everyone from?
Yeah.
I was born in Puerto Rico, 100% Puerto Rican, raised in Jersey and Miami, like back and forth pretty much my whole life. So, I rep the 305 though, you know what I'm saying? But definitely don't forget my peoples in Jersey. Salute to everybody in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, 305 all day.
Yeah. I'm originally from Lima, Peru, and I was raised in Brooklyn, New York. And then I moved to Miami 87, 88, and I've been repping Miami ever since. I love Brooklyn. I go to Brooklyn all the time. I go to New York all the time, but I rep Miami. Wherever I go, I rep Miami.
And I'm Puerto Rican. My family's from the Bronx. I've been living here in Miami since I was 10 years old. I was born in Washington State, though, because my dad was in the Army. So we was all over the place. My brother and my sister were born in Germany. Just blah, 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 a little bit of everything. So.
Big up Washington State.
Big up Washington State. All the way over there on that side.
Straight up and down. My brother is in the Navy. He was stationed in Bremerton, up there. So, yeah, I'm kind of familiar, the island up there. That's dope. 2 Puerto Ricans, 1 Peruvian. We spanning the oceans right now.
It's facts. That's what we do. We swim well.
And well too, man. I fucking love Peruvian food, man. That goddamn.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The only thing I don't like is the big corns that they put in the food.
What the fuck, really?
That's the only thing, because I love corn. But there's something, them big corns that y'all put when y'all be making the Peruvian food. I'm like, this is too much. It doesn't even taste like
those acorns. They look like
acorns. And it doesn't taste like corn.
They're not that big, bro. They're like
they're like
those ain't corns. Those are acorns, bro.
It's like a tooth. That shit. I'm like, good lord.
But
besides that,
I'm gonna pull out a bud and see if I'll show you the size.
The broths of chicken.
That.
That's small. I forget the saltado. I'm very familiar, man. Bomb stuff. And don't let me leave out the Puerto Rican food too. The mofongos, the rice and beans, like
I'm fucking gandula, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, done.
The coquito.
Yo, excess.
I got purria.
Excess gets down. Excess can cook his ass off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Frank, you gotta let us know whenever you come to Miami, man. I'll chef it up, man. Come to the lab, you know what I'm saying? Got you on dinner.
Oh, I'm holding you right up to that. Yeah.
Do that.
I know that you to cook, man. I'm getting dumb hungry. Miami was just rated as the rudest city in America. Is that true?
Hell yeah.
Possibly,
bro. They are fucking assholes out here.
You see what we did to Tariq Hill?
Oh shit.
And that's one of our own people. So just imagine when we do the straight.
Yo, son, I didn't bring my flag with me. I want to throw a flag clipping 10 yards, like low blow, dude. Son, they had him on the floor.
I'm sorry,
son, they had him on the floor in front of the fucking stadium.
Yeah, that was too much.
What the
Okay.
fuck,
That was
bro?
a bad look.
Wait
That's
hold
how
the fuck.
rude we are.
Wait a minute. You're a fucking black and you driving a McLaren? I don't drive a fucking McLaren. What the fuck you talking about? What the fuck?
I mean, that's
Like
not
for
what he
real,
sounded
bro.
like, but yeah, 100.
Yo, they had him on the fucking floor.
They
I
did.
have-
It's
They
wild.
did.
I haven't been to Miami in a long time, but I don't remember it being that rude. Like, how are y'all gonna defend Miami's current slander? Like, they talking shit about y'all for real.
I mean, I don't really know if it's me. We just talking shit. We just being dicks. But
I
like,
don't know. You gotta
I'm,
understand, the chicks down here have changed a lot.
I mean, it's scammer city. It's scammer central.
After
Everybody
you gotta
trying to scam.
understand, after COVID, like when COVID hit, like the clubs were still running down here. We didn't give a fuck. There was no mask. We were still doing shows. Party was still going on. There was bullshit regulations like, oh, you gotta wear your mask to walk in here. Man, here's $5. Shut the fuck up. And
I would
nobody
say
inside wearing masks.
I will say this. I will say this. I think Miami's labeled that right now for a few reasons, right? One of the reasons I think especially is because Miami's traditionally used to be a purple state, right? With the meaning it could go either way, right? And as of late, it's been a red state, right? So I think people just put that negative connotation on it. But living here, I guess it's relative, right? Because they say people from New York also are a certain kind of way. But when you live there, it's just how people are. So I guess it's all relative to where you're at. You know what I'm saying? I guess we're used to it. So I mean, are there assholes here? Yeah, you on the line with like 3 of them right now.
I mean,
but
they're everywhere.
Yeah,
assholes are everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
But there's also a lot of good people here, though. There's a whole lot of loving people here. Yeah,
there's a lot of great people down here for sure.
Yeah, but good news don't get news. That's what it is. Good news don't get news.
That was a good one, sir. That was a good one.
All 3 of y'all on right now. Good people link up.
This is a fact. They do.
So y'all 3 started out having beef with each other. Wait, no? Are my notes wrong? Or my notes say y'all had crazy beef? Like,
oh yeah, man, it was the worst, man.
Yeah.
Every time I used to see Heron, we used to have to throw hands.
Oh my god, I hated this guy.
Yeah, and then Nando will always try to break it up, and so then it was like some Three Stooges shit where we would just smack each other up. It was the worst shit ever. And then we was like, you know what? Let's just do some fucking music instead. And then that's how we got together.
You know, so we've never had.
Shut up and make a
I'm being a dick. Like,
we've never had beef.
Yeah, y'all know I'm joking. Y'all totally know I'm joking, man.
But Frank, you see how we ran with it though, just to show you how creative we are.
Don't fuck up, Frank. Like, we'll ride this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, salute. So how did y'all meet? How did all 3 of y'all meet?
So hold on. I'm gonna tell the story, right? Because I'm the one that brought these 2 guys together. I wish I could do this like this, right? I brought these 2 guys together. I don't know how to do it, but I brought them together. So basically, I've known Nando for a while. I used to DJ with Nando's brother, DJ Output, back in the day. And then he used to be like, yo, you need to meet my brother. And I did an album with my cousin, D-Soul, called The German Regime. Germans is it's like a derogatory term for Puerto Ricans. So we was called The German Regime. And then Heron did a lot of beats for us. Back then, he wasn't called Heron. He was called King LBS. And met him through one of his homeboys named Cisco. And I met Cisco when we was at Full Sail. So that basically, Cisco's the one that really brought us all together. Because I knew Cisco, and then through Cisco, I met Heron. And then Heron met Nando through me. So that's how we met. We collaborated, got together, and we made magic.
And that was way before. That was way before like I mean, we was either in the limelight or DJing. We were DJing, but like I had record deals. We had deals. I had other stuff going on, and
I never had a record deal.
Yeah,
so keep it above. Nobody wanted me.
Well, I mean, it's dope that y'all got together. No matter how or where or when it happened, it's definitely dope that y'all three are making or got together and are doing what y'all do. Um, Heron, specifically, how long have you been DJing and producing?
um, I've let's see. Okay, I started producing when I was like 17 years old. I got a 4-track recorder, and I started making beats on a 4-track recorder. I had a Casio SK1 where you could loop it. You can it had a microphone, built-in microphone inside of it, and then if you sped it up the turntable at 45 and put it really fast, then you can get a certain amount of sample on there. And with the SK1, you just had to make sure that you push the sampling button correctly on the downbeat, and you can get a good loop going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, like right with the SK1. So that was my first sampling stuff, and I did that when I was like 17 years old. I ended up getting a record deal with Atlantic when I was 18 years old. Right
Wow.
after that, I was working with. I started off with the Diaz brothers. The Diaz brothers are the guys who discovered Pitbull,
Hmm.
and I was working with Hugo and Louis. Those were their. That was pretty much their first deals. Also, Louis Diaz's first engineering career started with. Well, he was already engineering other people's stuff and doing remixes, but on it, I think it was his first one like being on Atlantic because he was engineering with my label partners called K Squad, and we were signed to a private deal, but we was all under Atlantic Records with the A&R and stuff like that. But we all started when we was young, like 17, 18 years old.
Very dope. Hey, congratulations, yo. I definitely checked out the House of Heron episode. Are
Oh,
are you House of Heron? Are you
yes, I'm House of Heron. I'm
okay?
House of Heron. I mean, I have a director and Benny, which is Benny. Benny is the head guy at Gridlock Production House,
Okay.
and he's the one with the film crew and puts everything together. So we had it on his channel and stuff like that. But House of Heron was an idea created by me and Benny together. Um, and it's been fun, bro. Like we're only on the fifth episode. We got 12. We have 12 recorded. And by the end of the season, we should be able to drop the album with all the second verses on it.
Word up. I gotta say, the Grupo HNE episode is the best one that I've seen yet. The
Oh
latest one,
man, that's dope.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
it feels like y'all have that connection. It just, yeah, it should be its own thing instead of other people coming on. Y'all should do that every time. Um, it absolutely fucking dope. How close is that to the actual creative process? Like, do y'all ever have time to link up and cook up like that?
That's
That was
exactly
that.
how.
Yeah, I
That's
was about to say the same
exactly
thing.
how a creative process is. Is
Yeah,
it's
he
like we
captured
get
it.
together, we eat, we chill, we laugh, we fucking get high, drunk, and like we really,
He gets high. I get drunk.
it's pretty much. None of just stares.
Yeah, we make him do both. He does both.
Yeah,
That's
he
how the
drinks
music comes out
everything.
so dope.
Yeah, we get him high and drunk.
It looks dope as hell, man. It looks like everything is coming together. Honestly, like y'all need that on your own instead of House of Heron having everybody else and
Appreciate that, man.
anybody.
Appreciate that.
Frank,
Nanda.
real quick, Frank. I'm not to cut you off, but that's something dope that you mentioned, and the reason I'm saying that is because and I know Heron knows this, but Benny was telling us last time that from our episode, like there's so much footage that didn't make it to the episode
Yeah,
that he
he
was
did.
like, there's enough to put out probably 2 or 3 episodes of us just being assholes.
Just us being together.
Yeah, just like the chemistry of what it takes for us to build. He was like
Yeah.
it was just so much stuff. So to your point, I guess just to put a cap on what you're saying, yes, that's exactly what it looks like when we build together.
It felt like that. It looked like that. It heard like that. It tastes like that. Absolutely. I wasn't saying that for no reason. Honestly, access.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate that.
Nando, how,
Yo,
how many instruments do you play?
well, I play all the percussion, right? So that's drum set, all the Latin percussion, bongos, congas, timbales, whatever you can bang on, I can hit, bro. That's just what it is. And
Word.
then I play the keyboard, right? So that's what you saw in the video. And I mean that those are my main instruments. Like I know how to play bass like very lightly. I have a guitar, but just to say that I have a guitar, I really don't know what I'm doing with it. Shit like that. But other than that, it's really just the percussion and the keys, which is really percussion anyway.
Very dope. I was in the marching band myself, but I was in the brass section, so I don't have much
That's all right. I got
experience.
love for marching band, man. I was in the marching band too. We
Straight up and
played
down.
the
We
quints,
all
the quads. It was
oh
five of them.
okay.
Those
Yeah.
quints. Yeah.
We got the shoulder straps and yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
familiar.
sir.
Um, uh, do you have a favorite song to play as an instrumentalist, or do you have a favorite instrument to play?
So I have like it depends on the genre. I'll just put it like that, right? Like if it's a rock song, I love the drum set, right? That's just
Okay.
there's power there. There's that synchronicity, all the timing, all that stuff is just and I love that. But when it comes to like for the other one is really salsa, and salsa I'm torn because again, since I'm a percussionist, I love the keyboards, but then I also love the congas, I love the timbales. So really, it's just that was a tough one for me. But it's either drum set or it's the the keys and the congas and stuff like that.
That's what's up, man. And we love how you put it into the material that you guys are dropping. Um, um, people excess. People were taken aback when they heard you rhyming, when they heard that you rhyme. How long have you been rhyming?
for a long ass time. Um, but I like I'm my worst critic, right? So like when I'm working on stuff, I tend to I tend to be my worst critic. So if you think about it like this, like when I was writing for a long time, but I never really told nobody about it. I kept it to myself until I thought it sounded good enough, and then I would just do little things here and there. And funny enough, like back in the day and shit, like I remember Heron had a bunch of people over. He had a studio. One of the several times that he had a studio, and I had a bunch of people over that was rhyming and shit. And I jumped in the studio. I jumped in the lab and I spit some bars or whatever.
Yeah.
And we was there actually for like some other people. They wanted to hear my man's in them shit. But Heron like, yo, son. I was like, what's up? He's like, they want to fuck with you. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. And then, like, ever since then, like, I always kept it going. I kept it on the low, but I just kept it bubbling and just kept it building. Like, most people that know me know I've been writing forever. The only difference is
Yeah.
I just kind of put it out there for everybody else to hear.
Yeah. Everybody's just getting a taste of it now. Like it's even like our colleagues, like our friends of ours, like and stuff like that. They
Yeah.
like Excess has projects out there, like Versus, with Orion and he has a project with Mowgli and
Yeah.
Orion. I mean, that project is just like bar for bar, like Jesus Christ, like
Death comes in
Mowgli
trees.
and Orion get in, like they these guys are writers,
Yep.
like you know what I'm saying, like
Big
they
up to the
all
wolf pack.
they eat shit and sleep Verses, like that's how, and to hear him up there with them, like it was like oh shit,
Yeah, and big up to what
okay,
they do also, man. Like one thing I could say too is that like I threw myself in, right, the same way I threw myself into the DJ culture, right? Because when I started DJing, like I don't ever want to just be mediocre at nothing. I want to be in the conversation of the people that's the best. You know what I'm saying? I want to at least be. I need that to be mentioned. So when I jumped in with the DJs, it was like that. And it was like that when I jumped in with the MCs. You know what I'm saying? Again, Watch Wolves. You know what I'm saying? What they do. Vicious MCs. You know what I'm saying? Money Mowgli, Orion.
yeah, Orion,
These well-known MCs out here on the scene.
yeah,
So I had to sharpen up the pen. Like working with them, you can't be a slouch because it's
you
gonna show.
can't. It'll show. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It'll show. Even if you, all right, let me do it again. No, it's just you don't got it. No, like he was, like you gotta understand. Like it's funny. Nando laughs at me because we go to this. Excess host does these things called La Plancha with Orion, and it's a competition of some MCs, and you after the crowd chooses who the winner is, you win an iron, like a gold iron, like literally iron.
Duel of
So
the Iron Mike.
right, so
Tight.
I'm in the background with Nando, like this stupid critic. Yo, this nigga's trash. Like this guy's caca. Like,
This guy, bro. This
and
guy.
Nando just looks at me like, yo, give the nigga a chance, nigga. Like, and I see he don't want to say it. He doesn't say it, but I know he want to
Well,
say like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, give him a chance,
yeah.
bro. Like,
It's because you're loud, though. It's because you're loud. H don't know how to. H don't know how to give criticism. Like, you know, if we somewhere, like Frank, you know, you be with your boys somewhere, you hear somebody, you might be like, yeah, this guy's not it. You might keep it on the low, like, you know, whatever. Not yo, Heron be like, this guy sucks. You be like, yo, son,
Heron don't know how to whisper. He don't know how
yeah,
to
like,
whisper.
yo, son, keep that down. Let this guy live. You be like, nah.
I got it.
Garbage.
Once we play the game, I already got that answer. Okay, there we go. Hey, anything is possible. You know,
That's a fact. That's a
Anything
fact.
is
anything is
possible.
possible.
anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Who is the dopest out of the clique?
The dope is what?
Just the dopest, just the most potent, just the most hitting. Which one of y'all three is the dopest out of Grupo HNE?
You gotta
I think
understand, you're
Nando.
dealing with guys who have big egos. So each one
Yeah.
of us is gonna say ourselves.
We
Right?
we all have our lane though, right?
Yeah,
we all have
100%.
different lanes.
That part.
So that's where, you know, I'm the dopest when it comes to instrumentation and musicality.
There's no argument there.
Yeah, but
That's
he's
why
it.
also the
that's why he does
dopest.
what he does.
He's also the dopest because of his music theology. He's nasty. And Nando's fucking phenomenal. Like
Thank you. Thank
like
you.
his
Thank
his
you.
his skill, how he goes and how he interprets whatever I try to we were talking to Jack yesterday. I hope that I didn't fuck up his name, but I'm saying, yo, and the funny it's like I'll go and sing the tunes to him, and he's got to figure out the chords from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go blah 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 blah, and he'll go and play it what I said. Like it's come on, like it's crazy. Like you're a beast, bro. You're a fucking.
That's what's
animal,
up. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take that for
definitely,
sure.
I definitely agree with that. I second that notion. He's able to take what you say in words, right, and put it into music. Like everything that you hear on the Grupo HNE, like the album started with Nando. We go in the lab, and I don't know, like, so if you had to go in the order of who knows music the most to the least, I would be the least. I know the least about music compared to these two. So my conversation with Nando was like, darker, brighter, louder. Imagine you're walking on a cloud. You tripped. Okay, give me that. What is, you know what I'm saying? Like, Heron is the one that's like the arpeggios and the staccatos and stuff like that. You know, I don't know that talk. I'm like, yeah, just make it sound dope. And then it's like, oh shit, this is dope. And then I do my writing thing.
I can understand it. Yeah, way to break it down, and shout out Nando, way to be that guy, man.
You gotta understand that this album has no samples at all.
Let's get into that in a couple minutes.
Slow down, Heron.
I'm just saying.
Let the man do he's cooking. Let him cook, son.
But let's finish.
In this day and age of hip hop, we see more like team ups and long term collabs, less than full fledged groups. Why is that? Like, why don't people come together and be under one umbrella instead of like I'm just lending my talents to this space?
That's a good question.
I mean, there's a lot of egos involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the music business is the worst business. You can't. Everybody's out to get their own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna be real. If these guys couldn't hold their part, I probably wouldn't be working with them. If logically,
100%.
100%.
Well, also,
like,
I will say this though, to add to your point, H, because you made a good point. You said there's a lot of egos. I would say one of the most important things when working with people is being able to know when to swallow your pride, right? To be like, okay, look,
yes,
I don't know everything. Let me give it to my brothers, right? So it might be something I might be like, I'm not really feeling this. Like, there was a line I said, I think it was something about a shower or some shit like that. I said, and they was like, a shower? What? That don't make no sense. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, y'all not the MCs. I'm the MC. I wrote this. I was like, fuck it. If they both telling me, let me just not do it. And so you have to be able to you have to be able to take that, right? And your ego, you got to put it away for the group to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And it's also because we want to do it, right? Like we don't, individually in what we do when we come together, we like the outcome of that. So we continue to build on that.
Dope. That's exactly the perfect answer. That's exactly what I was, expecting to hear. You guys, right out the gate, are in that long lineage, of dope ass hip hop groups. Who are you guys' favorite rap groups throughout, history?
Oof.
Wow.
Definitely Tribe.
Group
Roots,
home.
the
Ooh,
Roots
Roots.
for me.
Damn, that was a
The
good one. That's a
Roots.
good one, Nando.
Uh,
Three good ones. Come on, keep it coming.
Stetsasonic.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, damn,
MOP.
that's a Sonic. Yeah.
MOP.
MOP.
Yep.
Helter Skelter.
Um,
Helter
Helter.
Helter
Skelter.
Skelter. Yeah. The whole OGC clique.
Shit. Boot camp.
Boot
Shit. Boot
camp.
camp.
The whole boot camp.
That's a home.
That's That's family there. Rest in
Hmm.
peace, Sean Price.
Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler. They
Yeah.
back and
Yeah.
forth was crazy.
Let's not
Wow.
forget Nice and Smooth, Gangstar.
Nice and
I
smooth.
was gonna say
Damn, nice and
Gangsta.
smooth.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth back and forth was crazy.
Nice and Smooth, man. Yo, Greg Nice is. I hear him I hear
Oh,
him
Shade
on Rock the
5 or
Bells,
Rock the Bells. Yeah, he's on Rock the Bells.
and
Yep.
Hmm.
his chemistry, like yo, he's a walking vibe. Like
Yeah. And his shows are crazy. Nice and
yo,
smooth
he's
shows still
bananas,
crazy.
bro. He's
Hell yeah.
bananas on the mic. He's retarded on the fucking mic, bro.
I
I've
really love
seen his
how
shows a couple times.
they pioneered the should I say the retro music video. They
Mm.
started shooting music videos for songs they did in the fucking late 90s. In
Yeah.
the mid 2010s. And
Yeah.
everybody else started doing it. I love that. Shout out to
Yeah,
Nice and Smooth and Greg
Hell
Nice.
yeah,
yeah.
Nice and
Hell yeah.
Smooth, man. Yeah.
Dwick was
So
a dope ass video. Dwick was a real dope video.
Wick, they did it on the yo it was sick, bro. Wick
Yeah.
was everything. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Guru.
It's
Yo,
gotta be
Yeah.
one of
I'm a big, huge Premier Gangstar fan. Like Gangstar is for life for me. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%.
Like I mean, Guru to me, listening to him at a young age. I've met him one time. I met him at How Can I Be Down one time. But he humble, just cool brother. You know what I'm saying? He just respected everybody around him. Like he was just, how somebody in the room is just that person is who that is. That person kind of
Hmm.
like you just, you give him his space. I didn't tell him, I didn't give him a demo. I didn't like, yo, I'm DJ this and that. I was
Just
like,
gave
yo,
him a
peace.
pound, told him his name,
Yeah,
peace in the mouth. How he
yo,
said.
I'm Heron. I was like, yo, I wasn't even Heron back then. That goes to tell you a lot of shit too. So,
He actually Guru before his passing, he became a fixture in Miami. He used to be in Miami a lot
I
at a
know the
lot of
chick.
the
I know
parties.
the chick he was dating. Her name was Addie.
hey,
Damn, you gave names.
Yeah, I knew
gifted
her really
unlimited.
well.
Gifted unlimited rhymes universal. I actually
Facts.
we there in LA there was a spot called the Unity. And it was an illegal spot, like they were serving drinks to underage people and whatnot. But
Love.
Gangstar showed up one time and they did their set, and Guru followed us down the street, like just half a block, just like what's up, like well, what's up with y'all, like y'all know what to eat at or what's up, and we're like
Yeah,
hey, man,
yeah.
just go
Yeah,
back and, But
that's how. Yeah.
very nice. Um, Switching gears a little bit, I fall into the category of a lot of people who do not understand or speak Spanglish. do y'all find a challenge in like relating to an audience of non-Spanish speaking, people?
I definitely thought about it. It definitely crossed my mind. But it's it's funny because in doing shows, right? Like I've seen a lot of artists. I've seen English speaking artists do little Spanish things, or even here in Miami, I've seen English speaking artists do little Haitian, Creole parts in they raps, and the people go crazy. Even if they don't understand it, they go crazy. Not to say that that's why we did it, but I just didn't want us to be curved either, right? Like what we're doing, I wanted it to be organic. Like, all right, bet this is what we're doing. Let's go this route. When I write, it's how I talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It represents us.
This
Yeah,
nigga doesn't stay in
who
one
we
lane.
are.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna be over there. He's telling me to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying it's like in one English language is like, yo, I'm gonna be right there in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we always like that's pretty much how we talk and how we hang. Like this is how we are all the time. Like even when we just got on, like dine low, yo, dímelo. Dine low means if you spell it out, DIMELO means
Dímelo.
dímelo. So
Yeah.
so
We just it's not something like it's something like I said, it crossed our mind because it is people that don't understand Spanish or whatever. But I would say that this is just a smidgen of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like we're so much deeper than that than it's just the Spanish. This is just like, oh, here's an image, right? But wait, there's more. Like, and you'll see it'll as more stuff starts coming out. We kind of have everything lined up for certain, like the way it is for a certain reason. But as everything starts coming out, people will understand more the formula of why we did what we did and who we are, right? Because it's very important for us to be proud of who we are, but also not try to curb who we are because there's a certain box that we got to fit into. Oh, this is what is going on. You got to do this. Nah, we wanted to do this. We did it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then we just keep it going with that. I mean, shit, if you think about it, you got artists like Mark Anthony. Yo, Mark Anthony speaks perfect English. He's from New York. Matter of fact, he speaks horrible Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he does.
it's so many of these guys who they perform in Spanish, but they can't speak English. They sing in Spanish, but they can't speak a lick of Spanish. And you hear him talk English, and you're like, this guy's American. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we just kind of wanted to do the reverse. Like, we do the Spanglish shit because that's just where we at. You know what I'm saying? That's what we like. That's what we wanted to hear. So that's what we give them.
Get down with. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, and I hope that wasn't taken the wrong way. It's
No, hell no. I love those questions. Yeah, I love those questions, and I expect those questions. I want those questions.
Hey, you gotta understand, we flow a vibe. There's a vibe. Like there's certain I let some of my American friends hear our music and they're like, nigga, I don't understand shit what y'all saying, but that shit is vibing. Like they vibe out with it. They feel the same passion and emotion that we're feeling, on the same kind of music. And I'll go and interpret certain things and they'll be like, I kind of expected that because he switches up from like, he goes from one angle to the other angle like that. Like, you expecting him, he's going to say this, but then he says that. And you Latin and you hearing that, you're relating to that. Like, it's crazy. Like,
and also, I would say this too. Another thing about it is what we put together because of how organic it was. I didn't want to just make it for a certain genre. I wanted to be what we did, almost like world music.
Correct.
Like it's bigger than Miami. It's bigger than the United States. It's something that we could go do anywhere. It's world music, and that's kind of the vibe that I wanted to follow with that because we can. If we couldn't do it, then it's not no diss to no reggaeton artists or no shit like
not
that.
At all.
But that's I don't want to force a square peg into a round hole either. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not reggaeton artists. So to do reggaeton would be kind of like out of character of who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, don't get it twisted. If they cut the check, we make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We make you sound good. Because don't get it twisted. Grupo HNE You know what I'm saying? We'll do the music for you, and we'll write it for you too.
You let us
We'll
know.
write you the bars too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, whatever you need, you can holler.
I can understand that, and I can appreciate that, like 100 fucking percent. Me from the West Coast, Inglewood, California, like I grew up with Pocos Pedalocos. You
All
know,
right.
it was Indie Riders, it was Mr. Shadow, it was Old Town Gangsters, Sick Jacket. There was Central Coast Click, Spanglish Fly.
Oh yeah.
But all those were like Chicano rap.
Yeah.
Not what y'all do. What made y'all make do that?
That's just how we talk. That's
how
what
we are,
we speak
bro.
Spanglish. Most Puerto Ricans, well, look, most Latins that you're gonna meet from the tri-state area, or even these places, I would say East Coast, right? It's more like an East Coast thing. Big up to the West Coast, big up the young hump dude, Planet Asia. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everybody out there.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? East Coast got a certain way of doing things, and it's like how you said, right? Over there is the Chicano rap, right? So over here is just how we talk. We speak Spanglish. It's almost like a third language. There's English, Spanish, Spanglish. And Spanglish is just like in Miami, they speak Spanglish 100%. Yeah. But it's a different kind of Spanglish because it's more mixed with the Cuban culture. You know what I'm saying? In the tri-state areas up top, it's more mixed with the Puerto Rican culture. You know what I'm saying? It's both Caribbean. It's just two sides of the same coin. You know what I'm saying? But it was not so much like we wasn't like, yo, for this one, let's not do Chicano rap. Nah, it wasn't like that. It was just like, let's just.
No,
that's fucked up. That's not Chicano rap. That's wrong.
Okay, sorry.
But I'm just saying, we just being us, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being
Chingo Bling was the homie, son.
Much appreciated and very interesting, honestly. Why I'm asking, and here's another one that I ask everyone.
Okay.
Where would hip hop have started if it didn't start in New York?
Wow.
Yo, so check this out. Me and Nando was having a conversation about this yesterday after the last interview. Hey, we was trying to get you on the call, but you didn't jump on this shit.
Sorry.
And I was saying it's crazy how picture this, Frank. So hip hop is a mix, right, of the cultures that was in New York at the time, right? So you got people that came from Jamaica, right? And you got people that came from Puerto Rico and other islands. There's a whole melting pot in New York, and this is where it sparked. But how far-fetched is it to think that people from those islands and those cultures maybe moved to other places? Maybe they moved to California. Maybe some of them moved to Ohio. Maybe some of them moved to Atlanta. You don't know. It just so happened that the first place where it was noticed at, where the spark was ignited per se, or noticed, where they saw the fire, like, oh shit, the place on fire, was New York, right? But that doesn't mean that, Kool Herc maybe didn't have a cousin, in Bethlehem, PA, and he's like, yo, son, check out what we're doing over here. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you think about like Motown, you know what I'm saying? Like music back in the blues, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of music in general.
Kind of like
circuit.
Kind of like when Michael J. Fox was when he was doing Back to the Future and he was on stage playing the little guitar and the other brother calls Little Richard on it.
Yeah. You hear this right now?
We got the final sound. We got that
right. He playing Chuck Berry. You know what I'm saying?
That
was so
dope. So, I mean, all that's great exposition, but y'all didn't answer the question. Where would hip hop have?
Man, I really can't think of nowhere else, bro. It would have to be somewhere. It would have to be, in my opinion, just my opinion. I would say it would have to be in another city somewhere where there was poverty and people didn't have nothing.
I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion,
there's two other cities that I will only compare New York to, and
Chicago.
One is LA,
okay,
and the other one is Chicago.
Everyone says LA, and you said two, Chicago.
Chicago's the other one.
I'm gonna give you one more. You one more only because of the roots of music and how that shit goes back. I'm gonna say Louisiana.
Huh?
Oh,
New
that's,
Orleans.
I'm not gonna hate on that. I'm not. That's a
Damn,
good
that's a
one.
good
New
answer.
Orleans.
That's a
Good
good answer.
answer.
New Orleans.
Good
Because
fucking
remember, a
answer.
lot of the
That's
gospel stuff,
man. That's
a lot of that southern sound,
Yeah.
was birthed out of that area.
yeah, yeah.
And so,
That's
That's a
like,
very
fucking
nice,
answer.
Nando. You know, like I said, I ask everybody this. I've never heard Louisiana or New Orleans. A very nice answer. Yes,
Damn.
Yeah.
I can, I could, I can
Tap me up,
appreciate
Nando. Tap me up, Nando.
it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. That's
now
Wait,
I
bro.
say that, but it has nothing to do with what's happening with the Super Bowl. Just want to say that, I
Oh Lord,
Just to
why'd
be
no
you go
clear.
there,
connection
bro?
whatsoever.
Why'd you go there?
I'm
Yeah.
just saying,
What are you saying,
not to
Jay Z?
open a can of worms.
Are you
Right?
saying Jay
It's
Z
a hot
stopping Little
topic.
Wayne?
No.
Just saying.
No.
It
You
is a hot
saying?
topic. Should Kendrick Lamar be performing at the Super Bowl in New Orleans?
Yes.
Yes, he should. But
Why not?
why not?
You're not
That's
asking the
not the
right
question.
question.
That's not the question. The question is, why didn't Little Wayne get picked to do it?
Well,
Nothing wrong with Kendrick at all.
But
There's
I
nothing
remember,
wrong with
I'm
Kendrick.
gonna say the same thing I said yesterday, right? Jay-Z don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody owes nobody nothing. When you
Yeah, but
doing the
you're
show
not in
and
the
you the
room.
man,
You're
doesn't
not in the
matter.
room. You're not in the
Doesn't matter.
room with him popping bottles when he's with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Business is business, and brother, business is a booming. Kendrick Lamar had the biggest song with that They're Not Like Us. It's huge. It's the NFL. Of course, you're gonna bring him. Nobody. I
I'm
haven't heard Lil Wayne say shit. It's all other people.
No,
Lil Wayne ain't said
absolutely.
shit.
And Little Wayne. Let me. And honestly, Little Wayne, he's a goat. Like, I'm not hating on, like,
100%,
he's a
100%.
goat. Like, and this is not about that. Little Wayne is not good enough to do
Oh
the
hell no.
halftime show. I can just imagine him bringing out the Hot Boys, like the whole thing about it. I'm just saying, like, Little Wayne is a phenomenon, bro. I'm just
Yo,
saying.
I saw a post. Somebody said on a post there was like, "Oh, Lil Wayne's not gonna be there," and somebody was like, "You know who else is not gonna be there? The Saints."
that's exactly funny.
He was like, "Ain't nobody mad at that."
Oh shoot. Damn.
Uh,
That's funny. That's so
yeah,
funny.
that has to be funny.
That's a good one.
Um,
That's a good one.
but I mean, I really, I'm on the fence. I'm right on the edge of the fence. Like, it really doesn't matter to me. Again, I'm
I
from
have
LA, and
I
I
I
saw
have
what happened in a couple years ago with the Super Bowl. If I honestly think it should be someone from New Orleans, but it seems too political.
I
Like,
have
why are we
I
making
have
sports like that? Like,
Right, right.
I have every Kendrick Lamar album. I follow Kendrick from when he started his first career. To Pimp a Butterfly is probably one of my favorite albums. I
mm,
love that album. The ending is probably the most spectacular thing. Him talking to Pac and him going into the death of Pac is incredible.
yeah,
Kendrick Lamar is a phenomenal artist. The same way I feel about J. Cole too. I think J. Cole is at that level, that caliber also. You know what I'm saying? I'm not downing. There's a lot of dope MCs out there. But these guys are the young forefront that is holding it down. I'm not down. And just think, like I said yesterday, like just think about it. Years ago, there wasn't no think of hip hop being in there near the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all. And now Kendrick is doing his own show. Like, that's big. That's
But
it
also,
is.
big. That's salute, man.
also, entitlement is a big issue. Nobody owes you shit. You
That
cannot
part.
get mad because the same way. But you know what I'm saying, when they doing their shows or whatever the fuck, there's other people that they don't invite on stage. You can't get mad.
We believe you,
You
XS.
don't
We believe you. We
you
believe
don't
you,
own
bro.
this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let a motherfucker live and shit.
XS, why you mad?
Cause I
Yo,
because I get
he
mad
got his
because
fist
people
balled up.
people be like, yo, the
Uh,
posts are crazy. Why he didn't?
let
Oh,
let
why
let
he gotta have
Kendrick
Little Wayne?
live.
He's gotta have Little Wayne on here. No, he don't. He don't owe none of y'all nothing.
What,
Nothing.
We
did you say that Kendrick's gonna bring out Wayne in the middle of the show?
You don't know. He might. You don't
What if he
know.
did? That would be dope as
He
shit,
might.
right?
That'll be fucking amazing.
He might.
He's
That
gonna
would be
have to
dope
bring
as
out Manny
shit.
Fresh too.
No,
Fuck
no.
that.
Here's the fucked up part, right? What if he
You
was
have to bring
going to?
Juvie and Manny Fresh out
No,
too.
listen. What if he was going to? But now he's like, this is too much problem.
You know,
I'm just
fuck
not
this.
gonna
I'm
do
not
it.
doing this.
And now everybody
Well,
You
fucked
know,
up.
Lil Wayne also has the Louisiana Fest, coming up, and they're bringing the reunion of everybody. They're gonna have the
Yeah,
Hot Boys,
they
they're gonna
are.
have, so like it's
Yeah,
not really
they are.
on that because they're already
I
doing
heard
it.
that on Sway. They
Well,
just had.
Frank, actually, to your point, somebody else has said in the post also, and this makes sense also, it's going to be a Super Bowl weekend, right? Why not? Why don't these Louisiana artists have their own thing that has nothing to do with the Super Bowl, but in the city? Because there's going to be so many people there.
Everybody will.
There's always something happening.
there's
Something
party,
happens all the time.
Right.
Like I've gotten booked for Super Bowl parties all the time. So
Why
I've
you
flown
invite
into
me?
Arkansas, into cities and stuff like.
Wrong team.
It's
That's why.
And that's like what I'm not sure who was saying it, but that's part of the politicization of the Super Bowl. It really shouldn't be that. I'd rather they just have Taylor Swift and not have us to really fucking be pontificating about this bullshit.
I don't know about that.
Hey, at least it's not like fucking. At least
Agree
it's not
to
gonna be
disagree.
like fucking. At least it's not gonna be like fucking breakdancing in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Like, where?
Shout out to Ray Gun.
Oh Lord,
Hey
that's
y'all,
sad.
let's switch gears. Y'all are low lifers. People,
Well-
That would be me.
Yeah,
like this. You're the low lifer.
correct.
Yeah, correct.
People are talking more about the lives these days. How does one become a low life?
Talk to me.
Step one.
Nah.
That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is talk to me. That's it.
Hear me out. It's a process, right? Like right about now is different, right? Like it's not how it started out, right? Like things started out a certain way, right? But where they're at right now is not what this is. You know what I'm saying? And again, and I'm gonna say this every time. I always salute the founders for what they did, because without them, we would not be here to where we're at. So always salute the founders to the future, right? I will never say any disparaging remarks about anybody in the past or anything that they did in the past, because again, without that, we don't have the understanding of where we are today. In Miami, right? Miami family, right? Low Life Miami family. I'm the vice president. And we were a nonprofit organization down here. You know what I'm saying? So what we're doing over here is we're involved with the community. We give back to the community. We do give back, food drives for Thanksgiving. We do toy drives in Christmas. So that's as far as we're concerned down here, and our Orlando chapter, right? That's how we move. We move in a positive light, and again, nonprofit organization. There's an application to join. You know what I'm saying? Pay dues. We use these dues, to help each other out, right? Sometimes a brother may be in need. We help each other out. None of this money goes to any of the people that's in charge, right? It doesn't go into anybody's pocket. We use it for events. We throw events. You know what I'm saying? We bring founders down. Original founders. We bring them down. We fly them down. We rent a mansion. We go to Orlando. We rent a mansion. In Miami, they come down. Our Basel, when we used to do it here at grandma's house, we rent big places. You know what I'm saying? We show love. When they come through, we give everybody love, and be thankful for everything. So it's a different way of movement. So if you want to be a part of the movement of what we're doing, yeah, like I'm being facetious, obviously, when I say you got to talk to me, but it's because those are the conversations that need to have, right? Like I need to know you're a stand-up guy. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean that from a gangster standpoint. This is not a gang. Not what we're doing here. I don't know about anybody else, but not what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? We're moving different. We giving love to everybody. We show love and respect to everybody. We give respect because we want respect, and that's how we moving over here. So again, if anybody's interested in joining, 100%, you can talk to me offline. you know what I'm saying, if you want any information, whatever information you need, you're interested in, you can talk to me and we could build on it, you know. But again, we don't just, this is not for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? It's not for everybody because
Yeah, just
you
because you
gotta
get a
have a
polo
love for it.
outfit don't mean that you become a low life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%, a hundred
Right.
percent.
just
Like
because I got some polo gear, now I'm a low life. No, that's not how it works, man.
that's not how we do. And not only that, but you know, it's hard work in the sense that like when we do these events, right? It's a job. You know what I'm saying? Like I DJ for Thurston Howell the Third. So when I'm on there, I'm not only am I DJing for him, but I'm also the stage manager. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, my man Kiko, big up to Kiko. You know what I'm saying? He helping us out. You know who's up next? You know what I'm saying? We making sure all the artists are in line. We working security. It's a job. So this is not something that you join up because you want to meet a rap star. You want to be next to a rapper. Like that's not this. You know what I'm saying? This is hard work. When we shooting videos, even when we shooting our videos, the Grupo HNE videos, you know, Box Low president, Miami family president, he shot the video. But he that's him. I'm quote unquote the talent, right? Because I'm rhyming. Usually in most videos when you're doing that, that guy's not doing shit. He's just hanging out. That's not how we do. If you shooting a video with Thurston Howell the Third, Thurston Howell the Third is moving faster than anybody on the set. So we follow suit. So that's how we do here. So when we shot the Grupo HNE video, I'm like, Box, what
Everybody
you
working.
need? Honey, I'm like, Box, what you need? You need some water? I got you. Yo, what you need me to move? You need me to move a light? We got to get the people together. So that's what it's about. You know what I'm
Play
It
saying?
the
looks
part.
like a party.
Play
It
the
looks
part
like a
of the
great
team.
time, but
Yeah.
we working.
100%. And guess
Well,
what? And if that's what it looks like that to you, we did
just
the
know,
job.
We did the
just
job.
know that. Now, we didn't mean in no way, no form, like that. I'm always around the lows. Like Thurston Howell, like he's always shown us love. He's always shown me love. I mean, I'm sure he's shown Dondo love, but I mean, that it's a family crew. Like every time I'm around him, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody's like really good with each other. Like, and I've been in other organizations where, I mean, geez, where people smack each other around type thing, and just it just gets stupid. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to handle their liquor. It gets,
Yeah.
here it's nothing like that. It's just
You're not even
it's all
allowed to
positive
look.
vibes.
You're not even allowed to drink and smoke at the event if you don't know how to act. Like that's another thing we don't do. You know, like if
That's
you don't
how
know
it
how to hold your liquor and you're gonna act a fool, you're gonna be belligerent. You're not allowed to smoke and drink around us. Like we we need to get the job done. We could party afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But we're all family men. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody here has a job. Like it's different. You know,
Yeah.
the way we moving is different. Again, no disrespect to anybody that in the past, because again, without that, wouldn't be where we at now. But what we have here, the Low Life Miami family, the way we moving, what we doing, the nonprofit organization, the dues. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for people in need. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's just we trying to excel. We worldwide. You know, the Low Life family is huge. It started in Brooklyn, but it's so much bigger now. You know what I'm saying? It's worldwide. I'm proud to be part of that organization. It's like a fraternity of brothers.
Hey,
So
that's exactly how I describe it. I was able to talk to Kingdom Come not too long
big up the
ago.
kingdom, no
Oh, big
doubt.
up the kingdom.
Shout out to Kingdom. And
Yeah.
that's exactly how, I describe it as a fraternity, a new age fraternity. And you just kind of answered excess about, what the duties might be of a vice president. Can I ask you, what is the flyest piece you have?
Oh shit, man, I got some pretty fly pieces, but I could probably well, I don't want to pull it out because I got like shit here on top of my what's it called, but I had a teddy bear here that I had gotten for my birthday, a little polo teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
And Thurston, every time he came by, was like, "Yo, when you gonna let me get that bear, son? When you gonna let me get that bear, son?"
You
And I
cannot
was like,
have
"Yeah." And he was like, he was like, he wanted to trade for it. He was like, "I'll give you something." I'm like, "I don't want something to wear. Like, I need another fixture that I'm gonna be able to put in the, that I'm gonna be able to put up in the lab. Like, I don't want a clothing piece that I'm gonna wear, or whatever." I'm like, "Nah." So I was like, we went back and forth for like dead ass, like mad long. Finally, I was like, "I know what I want." He was like, "What you want?" I was like, "I want one of them fucking scarves." Because Thurston is a crazy, Thurston collection is insane if you don't know.
Yeah.
And he has in his house a bunch of scarves framed up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I want a scarf that I could throw on my wall. So he came one day with like 2 or 3 scarves, big ass scarves. And so I traded him a 3 foot by 3 foot scarf. Fuck it, let me see if I can pull it out. Hold on. This shit is fucking hard as fuck. It's right here.
Oh, that's what she said.
Oh, don't pull it out.
Don't get excited, fellas. Don't get excited.
Yeah, don't wreck it. Like, you know, if it's.
But this is it right here.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is.
That's clean.
Wow, that is dope. Yes.
So right now I'm just keeping it in a bag. You know what I'm saying? So I could get the because I need a frame. I want to get a 3 foot by 3 foot frame.
Yeah,
That's a Ralph Lauren, right?
Put it back in the bag. Yeah. But thanks for showing. That was dope as hell. It looked like I could fold it up in 24 folds and put it right here.
Yo, if we had 2 of them, we could probably make a shirt out of it. That's what the creativeness. That's one thing too, man. With the low life though, you gotta be fresh, man. You don't gotta wear polo, but you gotta be fresh in your own right? In your own respect. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm on, man. You know, I had this joint. I sold it like some years back, but it had the crest right here and the number 48 on the sleeve, and it was blue and white and red, and on the back, big as hell, it said U.S. Polo Association.
Damn.
Oh, you know I'm joking. You know
I was like almost heavy. Then you was like, you put the polo ass on it.
The Polo Association.
What would happen if I showed up to a low life's meeting in U.S. Polo?
Let me keep it a buck because this has happened before. This has happened before. This has happened before. So first thing first. Okay. Remember, there's so many ways to approach this. First off, how did you come to the meeting, right? Because if you're somebody that's already been with us and you pulled up to the meeting, you should know better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. First things first, you should know USPA is not low. Big up to Sadat X, brother Low right there, another brother Low. But check it out. If you pulled up to the club, wherever that, or to somebody's gonna pull you to the side and be like, bro, that's not it. But I mean, at the end of the day, though. At the end of the day, man, we show love to everybody, man.
You're still gonna get love.
You're still gonna get love. For all we know, you might be
just not gonna share the joint.
but understand that's you're gonna get all kind of names.
Oh, yo, how he get caught up in the middle of that?
Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
We got him.
Big brother's trying to shut you up.
Yeah, USPA was like, push the button on that guy right now.
That's very interesting, though. Like, can a low life rock polo jeans?
Man, not no more.
Polo jeans they don't they discontinued it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. They don't have no more. But the same thing with chaps. But I heard this dudes that, again, it's all how you do it. So I can't tell you no because you might be. Yo, I don't know. You know Philo? Do you know Philo?
Yeah.
The Fila low life. And he rocked nothing but Fila, but he fresh as fuck. He make that shit look dope. Like he come through with it. Not everybody could pull that off. So it all depends on the individual and how you freak it. This low life. Yeah, it's low life that wear Nautica.
Same thing. RXL Golf. Same thing. Same thing.
Listen, there's people that come through wearing Nautica, and that's their shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all how you freak it. If you fresh, you fresh. Nobody's gonna shut you down. You know what I'm saying? We show love. No, nobody's gonna tell you no. We're all like innocent assholes to an extent, right? Like we're gonna clown each other. Like if we know you, I'm be like, yo, you wildin'. Then the second time you show him, you still wearing that shit. Third time I'll be like, all right, my bad. This is who you are.
You just don't get it. I get it. You're gonna be the polo. You're gonna be the polo ass guy. Got it.
You're the chaps guy. Listen, to each his own, right? Just because I won't rock it, don't mean that another person might not. You know what I'm saying?
He's got the chaps cowboy bell bottom.
Really off semantics.
My man got the lugs. He got the lugs hoodie.
Yeah, he got the lugs hoodie with it.
Where chaps, it's could have had a polo shirt.
That's right. And even though chaps used to be Ralph Lauren, that was a
just like the just like Double RL.
Right,
It's not owned by them anymore. How about the
right.
purple label? Are you a low light? Can you wear the purple label?
If you could afford it, purple
Yeah.
label is mad expensive. That shit is
You know,
mad expensive.
I grew up in Los Angeles, man, and we had the South Bay Galleria. They had one of the fucking dopest polo stores I've ever seen. It was like you're
Damn.
walking into a rich person's house, and like it's all wood fucking it's all fucking wood floors, and like they got trees and plants everywhere. Like shit
That's
is
a
just
mansion. We call those polo mansions. They got. I
exactly.
went to the one. I went to the one in Chicago. The one in Chicago is crazy, and
Huh.
the one in Chicago is like 3 fucking floors. And
Right.
I went there, and funny enough, I was looking around. They had so much dope shit. I went to the houseware section, and I
Huh.
bought a fucking decanter. I got the
Exactly.
ill fucking
Wow.
decanter from them.
Yes, and they have like fucking beach chairs for you to buy, and
Yeah,
like
a hundred
off
percent.
hundred
Yeah,
dollars. Yeah, exactly.
I
Um,
love it. I love it. It's
straight up.
it's a way of life. It's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, we was talking about it the other day and shit, and I was like, "Dude, why you wear it?" But like to me, it's a symbol of the American dream. You know what I'm saying? See,
Huh.
a guy who went from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? His name used to be Ralph Lifshitz. You know what I'm saying? He went from that, changed his name, came, multi-million-dollar empire, billionaire empire. Like that's the American dream. So
Dude
to eat
dresses the Olympians. Dude dresses are Olympians every 2 to 4 years. Like yes.
right, yo, and so I'm saying that like this at the end of the day, to each his own. As whatever makes you comfortable, how you like it. To me, I love it. I don't my it's getting to the point where my closet doesn't really have nothing else. So it be times I'm bumming around the crib even, and I'm like looking for some shit to wear. I don't want to wear no low shit around the crib. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a bum. And it's like it's getting to the point where I'm like, fuck, no, no, no. Ah, fuck it. This one got holes in it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll be around the crib type shit. But
Well,
again, to each his own.
thank you, SS, and shout out all y'all low lives. We up with y'all. We not low. We up with y'all. Um, let's switch gears and let's talk a little bit of music. Specifically y'all music, the self-titled project, the new project, Grupo HNE. Grupo HNE. Shit's dope. Um, there's no samples on the album. That's fucking tight. Did all three of you and still do you all do your own thing individually, but like where does this project ranks amongst y'all bodies of work?
That's a good question.
Wow.
I
Um,
can answer that easily because this is really my first complete project. I've
Huh.
done a couple of joints on different projects here and there, but this is really first project I've been on beginning to end, and so yes, my only one is the one for me. So it's the top.
Um,
Uh,
Go ahead,
non
H. You
Aaron?
go.
um, this project is right there, right next to my Sindicato project. Like the reason why the Sindicato project is because it was a group effort also, and but the only difference it was on a major label. I got to travel to Texas with it. I did a lot more with that project. I'm not saying this project it just came out just recently and it's not gonna take its leg and do its thing, but this is still this project right here. Um, I'm never gonna. I don't think we're ever gonna make anything like this. We're just gonna make something better type thing.
Okay.
Like, moving forward, like why we wanted to get this project out was because we have other shit like that. That fresher shit. Like he doesn't even rhyme the same way that he rhymed when he first started rhyming on this project. He rhymes
Facts.
completely different now. So his writing skills are completely different now. Nando understands me more now. That we can laugh about how I rank on motherfuckers when they do the La Plata shit. You know? So it's before I was like, I don't know if I can say this to Nando and this motherfucker, you a piece of shit, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different chemistry now. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe. We did about 6 or 7 songs. What's that EP called, son? What did you want to call it?
The
E.
EP that never happened.
The EP
Yeah.
that never happened.
So we dropped like 6 or 7 songs before we dropped this album that we wanted to name it and publicize it as an EP. But we didn't really have a name it as an EP. We were just trying to promote the album, you know what I'm saying? Get people to know who we are and stuff like that. Well, those first songs came out crazy. They came out crazy because just how like the beats were coming out, and but we did those songs quick. Like we did them like within a week, within 2 3 weeks, the songs were done, mixed, and ready to go. But the thing about though how when we first did the first project, it just took a little time. You know what I'm saying? It took a little bit of time. We were marinated with each other. We were hanging out with each other. We were learning what each other can provide and bring to the table. It's just it was good. Now it's like I already know what these two are like. Like we can do another project quicker. It's quicker, but I gotta say I love this project. But my Syndicato project was one of my biggest projects because it was on Sony and stuff like that. But this is still like one of my favorite. This is also the first project where I've mixed and engineered all by myself.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
So
Very
Killed it.
dope. And no fucking samples. Like,
yeah,
God,
like
like
no
None,
samples.
no
I,
samples.
I've heard y'all reference that before, like in the vein of the Roots, which is my favorite, hip hop band. Um,
Right.
Very fucking dope. Like honestly, all three of y'all, what's the favorite track from the project?
Ooh.
Mine's is Sour Roots
Okay,
and Muela. I said it yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. That's my favorite
Yeah.
choice. Sour
okay,
Roots
My,
and Muela.
mine is El Paso because that was the first joint that we actually laid together. That was the first time I met Heron. He had a Rhodes piano in the studio, just sitting there doing nothing. XS was like, "Yo, come with me to Heron studio real quick. We're just gonna check him out." And while we was there, he was like, "Yo, turn it on. Let's see what happens."
very
I
tight.
started playing. Heron was like, "Wait a minute, let me get these cables out." Boom, and we laid the. That was the beginning of El Paso. That's how we. That was the first track we recorded. That first night we met. So that's my favorite.
Dope as hell. XS.
I already what I said. I said no. Heron didn't go yet. Heron didn't
Oh,
go yet.
Heron. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Uh, mine is mine. I got two of them. I like checks and balances, and I like one monkey.
uh,
Yeah.
One Monkey is probably my favorite from the project. And again, I'm not one who understands. Growing up in Southern California, I understand a lot of what I hear, but it's tough for me to really grasp the language.
Right.
One You Don't Stop No Show doesn't have any Spanglish in it.
Right.
It was one that as well as King of the Mountain and
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
shit. King of the Mountain is dope too. That's a
King of the
good one too.
Mountain is crazy.
They're all
the
good.
whole fucking album is dope. Let me just state that. We're just talking about our particular standouts.
Right.
Also, Final Destination, very fucking
Mm.
dope. Man. Shout out to all three of y'all for putting together that dope ass body of work. The fucking album is amazing. Anybody listening to this needs to go fucking. Anybody watching this needs to go check that out. Honestly, we're gonna put the links wherever the hell we can and we gonna pump y'all on the goddamn socials because it's some of that shit that needs to be heard. Um,
Thank you, brother.
Thank
Appreciate you, Frank.
Thank you very much, Frank.
Thank y'all, straight up and down, salute. And what it was Final Destination. Speaking about Final Destination, like I wanted to ask y'all, are y'all big movie heads? Because
Yes,
a lot of song titles in the last couple of
definitely.
music
Re-
videos.
yeah, rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Like straight up. Like I'm a big Star Wars head.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huge Star Wars head. Like
I'm
you
a
know what I'm
huge
saying?
movie fan. Most
Yeah,
of the
movies.
most of a lot of times if you listen to my lyrics, you'll hear a movie reference in most of my lyrics. You're
Huh?
always gonna hear probably like a movie reference, definitely something about food. You know what I'm saying? But always some movie shit because I say I speak movie quotes. I love movies. Like that's one of my favorite things to do in the like my favorite pastime is to watch movies and shit.
Sit down.
I might do a podcast with my cousin on some like watching movies and just talking shit because we be on some critic shit all the time, and he love watching scary movies and shit.
That sounds dope as hell, and again, I'm referencing the last few music videos. We had The Matrix,
Yeah.
with Box Low. Like it seemed like that took a while for y'all to actually come to fruition. Like we had a sizzler or a trailer,
Right.
a year ago, and then
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
falling down. which was one of the best fucking movies like that anybody.
Yeah.
The Palmetto. Yep, the
The
Palmetto.
Palmetto.
Exactly. Palmetto video. Excellent, y'all. Whose idea are these?
So-
Are these Box Lowe's or?
Well, so
y'all-
the Palmetto, that treatment was written by Orion.
Orion.
Oh, that was Orion's idea, and it was a great idea. You know, he came up with the idea. Belief shot the video, and so originally we was gonna let Orion shoot it, but because of time constraints, we had to go with Belief. But I loved Orion's idea so much. We all loved Orion's idea so much.
Orion's idea was phenomenal.
Yeah,
was
and
great.
we just agreed
It was
to let Orion helm that, right? Like direct that, and Belief shot it, and then Belief edited it. As far as edited it, but as far as Grupo HNE, that was Box Low's vision. You know what I'm saying?
All Box Low.
Yeah,
That
the
was
whole
all Box
Matrix
Low.
thing, like that was all his idea.
truck. Yeah, y'all was in the box truck. I hit box Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty fucking dope, man. Like I know. Okay, it feels like doing too much of that might be a little gimmicky, you know. But are there any like other movies that y'all are planning or thinking about, you know, adapting?
Not at the moment. Like the next video that we're gonna drop is nothing like that, right? It's
At all.
it's just more like a day in the life of us, like the process of what we do before we get busy. So yeah, because we're aware of that as well, right? And one of the things that the last thing you want to do is become
Paint
gimmick.
yourself in a box, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Pun intended. I see what you did there. But yeah, but 100%. You definitely want to make sure you stay fresh and innovative. You don't want to do things, do something over and over. You know what I'm saying?
How about TV shows? Have y'all thought about that?
What do you mean?
I remember, who was it? Weezer did the they I think the Buddy Holly video. Yeah, it was Buddy Holly. That was Happy Days.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right. Y'all
man.
figure that y'all gonna do like adapt any TV shows into like music video concepts?
I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny any future allegations, but there may be some kind of Stranger Things reference coming in the future.
Yeah.
Ish, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Okay.
But besides, Besides that, like I said, man, movies is super dope. And I don't know if you I think it'd be dope to fucking be in the movie type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get our fucking acting on type shit. That should be dope too.
Hey,
Let me get some of that.
you know, I don't look at y'all as that, but shit, you know, wherever we're trying to elevate and get, you know, to those spaces and be more creative and have another creative outlet, that's what the fuck it is. And shout out to y'all and more power to any of y'all three that are, you know, aspiring to do that and, you know, making that leap straight up and down. Can we play a game?
Oh shit.
Most likely, with Grupo HNE. Most likely.
Let's go.
Okay.
Saw. This is Saw.
Who is the most likely to chicken out on skydiving?
Oh, me.
Fuck, man.
Fuck that.
I was gonna say me. I'm scared of heights. I'm
I
scared of heights,
I'm
but
wait
not
so that
jumping on
I
no
can
fucking
skydive,
plane.
so it ain't gonna be me.
yeah, shit, man.
I just don't want to be a fat fuck in the air.
Fuck
You know,
that.
you know, like, you know what I'm saying? All this shit sticking out midair. Can't do that.
I'll wait.
But I
I'll wait
would
from the
do it.
fucking ground, man.
I would. Do it.
Who is the most likely to fall asleep first in the studio?
Oh,
That would be me.
damn.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Actually, wait. Hold up.
Wait.
You're right. That would be you, H. That would be you. Yes, it would. I said me, but I only fell asleep once. I fell asleep at the House of Heron. You always fall asleep when we over there, son. Last time we were there. Nando, last time we were there, he was.
It was 45 minutes and then you came back.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. If I'm working with Heron, Excess is gonna fall asleep. But if I'm working with Excess, Heron gonna fall asleep.
Yo, but who falls asleep more though? Keep it real. Keep it a fuck. Heron, look, last time we was at Heron's crib at the lab, he was like, yo, let me play you something. Then he was like, yo, this motherfucker went to sleep.
Play.
Yo, Nando was like, I think it's time to go, bro.
Yeah,
I think it's time to go, bro.
Okay. Moving on. Who's most likely to hog all the time at a performance?
Heron, all fucking day.
But hold up. Again, this is all about everybody has their own lane, right? So well, first of all, you got two DJs here that are real two DJs. But as Grupo HNE, right? Heron's the producer. He's gonna be behind the wheels, right? He's gonna be doing his thing while XS is up front doing his thing and doing the performance. I'm gonna be doing my thing with my shit, whether I'm on the congas, whether I'm on the keys. So we're all gonna be doing our shit. There's no spotlight to steal.
You make a good point, but I'm just speaking from the standpoint of having DJ with this man many times. I've seen Heron on the set, somebody's DJing and he inches way in like this. Hey. And they'd be like, all right. They let him get on. I seen it. He's done it to me. I seen him do it before. Heron gotta get his spot. I seen it.
Like that dude from Saturday Night Live, move. The IT dude, move.
Is that a turntable?
Nick Burns.
Are those turntables? Move.
Move.
Is that a beat machine? Move.
Who's the most likely to forget some rhymes?
Oh, me all day.
Gotta be X's.
That's me amongst all my friends. Don't pay too much attention to the videos because you'll see the flubbing.
Yeah,
because the flubbing is real.
Oh, now I'm gonna pay extra attention. Yes, thank you. Who's most likely? We're still on the game. Who's most likely to finish the Henny?
XS.
Damn, I want to say it. This is part I was trying to be quiet, but no.
You were trying to be humble.
I was like, let me stay quiet, but no, you're right.
He's trying to be humble.
He'll finish some whiskey, bro.
So shit.
Me and Marlene.
Is XS the most likely to go re-up the Henny?
XS again.
Okay.
Probably.
That's what I was looking for. He finishes the Henny.
XS again, son. XS again.
Probably.
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, this turns into an intervention.
I got a letter for you.
That right here, right now. XS.
Right.
Now.
Right.
Who's the most likely to move out of Miami?
Oh.
Heron.
Oh, why do we go there?
Heron. I feel like he already spoke about it, like to me in passing. And maybe I shouldn't say nothing right now, but I feel like he mentioned that to me in passing.
We did talk about it a couple of years ago, remember?
Yeah.
I was gonna move to LA. That's
Take
crazy.
money.
I still have a house in LA.
Take money. You're moving to LA. Just make sure you take money.
Take money. Don't go broke.
I'm sure you know. I'm sure you guys live in Miami.
Absolutely. Miami's fucking expensive as fuck.
And we heard about LA. We heard about LA.
Yeah, LA.
Prices are crazy out there.
Yeah.
Who is the most likely to spaz out on a fan?
On what?
On a fan. On a fan at a show or online. Who's the most likely to spaz out on a fan?
I was gonna say Nando.
Yeah, me. Can I have a word with you, sir?
Who's the most likely to spaz out on a promoter?
I mean, same. As long as you start with who's the most likely to spaz out, whatever you end with is going to be the same person.
100%. It's going to this guy. It's going to this guy.
Okay. Switching gears, we're still on most likely. Who's the most likely to go to a taco shack and order a burger?
Order a bourbon?
A burger.
A burger.
Or the other way around. Who's the most likely to go to a burger shack and order a taco?
Man, That might be me.
Is it though?
Maybe.
Is that you?
But because I like to be different. No, it's not me. It's not me. Because if I go to a taco shack, I want
That's
a taco.
That's definitely not me. That's for sure.
Yeah. If I'm at a taco shack, I want a taco. If I'm on a burger spot, I want to taste what the burger tastes like.
That's not Nando either.
So,
Right.
Nando, that's gonna be you. You taking
Nando's
that,
on
Nando?
point.
Yeah. Though if somebody needs the L on that one, I'll take it. But that's just because if somebody has to.
Yeah.
But it ain't.
Yeah, it's Nando. Fuck that.
I'll take it.
You're fucking too perfect around us, dog.
I'll go to McDonald's
difficult.
and ask for spaghettis. That's
He's
what
so
it is.
difficult. I've seen it.
Just a couple more, y'all. Y'all are funny. Who's the most likely to quit hip hop and go religious?
Nando.
My roots are in church, so
yeah,
I'll be praying for y'all.
Nando's like, I was there last week.
I'm praying right now.
I'm literally on my knees.
Nando's like, you guys better take advantage of me now.
What are you talking about? The Bible's in my right hand.
Nando's like, after this call, we need to have another call.
After this call, we're gonna have
y'all keep playing. I'm gonna lay hands.
Man, no.
All right, last but not least, the last most likely. Who is the most likely to share this interview when we drop it?
We all are, bro.
We all share.
Everybody here,
we all
100%.
Yeah.
As soon as you're ready for us, you just let us know when it's on.
Yeah, we just give it to us, get Jerry to us, and we'll pass it around, make a nice little spread on it. You know,
send it individually to everybody. Boom, 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 boom. Check this shit out.
We ready?
Definitely fucking do. And thank y'all. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
100.
Okay, thank y'all for playing Most Likely. Yo, we're Grupo HNE. Much appreciated. Switching gears, of course. I got into a good conversation a while ago, and I'd like to get y'all's take on it. Is there a shelf life for a rap or a rap group or a hip hop rapper or a hip hop group? Is there a shelf life?
I love this question. This is such a good question. Do you guys mind if I?
No, it's so fun.
All right. So, I think we're at a time now in history as far as like rap hip hop goes, where there should be a contemporary, adult contemporary genre, to where we could drop shit for people like us that like our kind of music, right? Because for the most part, like when me and Heron do shows and shit, it's a certain type of crowd. They like a certain type of music. Mm-hmm. That crowd, they fuck with what we fuck with, and a lot of them are artists also, and do the kind of music that we do. So why can't there be that lane to where people who like this kind of music still have new music that continues to be put out, and vice versa? Certain artists that can still keep going. Look at Rockin, just dropped a new album. That shit is dope. Look at LL's new album. LL's new album is banging.
But
and these guys,
that's crazy, bro.
That's insane.
Crazy.
And these are older artists. This is not something
we can extend that to like newer artists who are older people, like
of course
the Griseldas, or like
100%.
West Side is not no young puppy.
No, none of them are. Benny the Butcher with his George Jefferson sideburns. Come on, bro. Like these guys is not young dudes, bro. So I like, but you know what I'm saying? Look, Thurston. You know what I'm saying? Like all these people, they're older artists, but they still relevant. So as far as the shelf life goes, I think that just goes on you. How fresh are you? Can you continue to stay relevant? Can you continue to evolve?
I think it's not the rapper that has the shelf life; it's the sound, right?
Right.
I think because at the end of the day, it's cyclical, right? We go roundabout, we start sampling shit over and over again. The genres keep coming back, but those things move, right? The sound from the 20s, the sound from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, it's all changed. And, especially in hip hop, we love the throwback, right? We love to sample the old shit and bring it back, but it's the sound that has a shelf life, not necessarily the rapper. So if the rapper doesn't, if whoever he's working with, he or she, right, for doing the production work, if that person is not changing with the times, and they're not evolving.
You have to evolve. Yeah.
Right. So that's how I see it. Yeah.
Everything is about evolving. Like you have to evolve. I mean, I'm not gonna do trap music. Fuck that. I don't do trap music.
Nah,
As
but
simple as
but
that.
but
That's
but
not me. But
it's that
I do like trap records. I like certain trap records. I'm not a I know every trap record and I don't spin trap records. You know what I'm saying? I spin classical hip hop. I stay literally stay in my lane. E, which does a whole different thing. He does
I do over
paint
format.
parties. He
I do
DJs
everything.
Sweet 16. He does all kinds of different things, you know,
Weddings.
and he plays all different kinds of genres, which is good. Which is a lot of the times that's why I always booked E to open up for me when I did my shows. So there's a variety. You're gonna get your whatever you want with E at a good. He's a dope DJ, and then you get me playing this classics from the way in to the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? So you get the best of both worlds when me and E get on. You know what I'm saying? So we've been doing that chemistry for a while. E, like
Yeah,
for a
hundred
long time,
percent.
we've been doing that.
Nah, 100%. And it's both of you guys make valid points. I like what Nando was saying that
Yes.
it's the sound can get
Yeah.
old and it can get stale as an artist, right? And that happens a lot. And even Frank mentioned that, right? Like you don't want to box yourself in with a certain kind of a genre always. Like this is what you do, and again, this is boring. We heard the same shit. Like
Yeah,
you gotta evolve. Like it's always gonna be hip hop because I'm a hip hop dude. Like it's just who the
right,
fuck I am. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So everything I do is gonna have that tint on it. You know what I mean? Like even when I'm spinning salsa, I'll spin salsa party. I'm doing cuts. I'm throwing cuts. I'm doing doubles with the salsa music. You know what I'm saying? When I'm playing reggaeton, I'll do a reggaeton blend. You know what I'm saying? Over like I'll put Mary J. Blige on a reggaeton joint, and then like I just be fucking shit up like that. I try to do. I go all over the place with it. I want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at
We found out who's the Sausalito here. Straight up and down. That shelf life conversation is definitely like rooted in ageism. You know,
it.
should I say, or that conversation that I had felt like that, and for good reason, of course. But there is an age divide in hip hop. You know, and I'd venture to say that we're all old heads in this room. You know, and in this
Right.
conversation, how do we bridge that gap between the old heads and the young bucks?
Gotta teach them. You
Huh.
gotta
You gotta
continue.
teach them culture.
Yeah,
Culture
you gotta
is
continue to put
you
that
have
out
to
there.
hand it down. Like you gotta fucking, yo, this is how I did it. You know what I'm saying? This is how I do it now. Like I do that all the time. I mean, I don't try to give out a lot of secrets out to everybody just yet because I'm still living. I'm gonna have to write a book or something like that. The secrets of what I do, but. I
Secrets
like
of
my
Heron.
kids know, like you know what I'm saying. Nando knows some certain secrets that I, let him know some stuff. But I'm just saying, there's little secrets of the traits that you gotta that you see those kids that are really trying to get on like this. There was just a beat battle not too long ago, and this one kid came up to me and was like, "Yo, I like what you did, this and that. That when you came with this part, he was really analyzing everything that I was doing, and he goes." Yo, can I DM you a sample that I think you should handle? And I was like, yo, word, I'm all about that. Like, I gave him, so we linked up, gave him the Instagram. He follows me, this and that. He sent me the sample, this and that. It's a dope sample. But I really haven't got time to really work for it. I haven't done, really got into it. But we still see like text messages, like not text message, but he DMs me. But what happened, what I'm trying to say is that I'm always open to those ideas and trying to teach kids like this is how I do it and this is how
Mm.
because on top of that, there's computers and there's always new science coming in every day. There's something new. Serato stems. There's Akai stems now, like on NPC. There's the NPC 1500 now that it comes with stems built inside of it, where it's just you can literally just push a button and take fucking like anybody's voice. Anything's like you can break shit down and minimize exactly to what you really want to do. There's no stopping the science, and there's nothing that can say that I can't do it.
And juxtaposed to that, like we all think differently. You know, the world is changing, not just technology. people's
Correct.
psyches are different. Like people are
Correct.
thinking different. People are thinking of different creative ways to get their stuff across, and different ways to use that technology to actually get their point across. And
Correct.
very nice, good stuff, and way to fucking wind it down. We've been on for a minute, so we want to try and wrap it up. Tell everybody what's up next for Grupo HNE.
We got this Tuesday coming up. We got La Dolce album, the La Dolce video and single coming out from the album. It was directed by Mr. Belief. This brother does some nice stuff, bro. He's also the director for Palmetto.
Palmetto. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, very dope.
yeah. That's next, and then as for House of Hero, I'm going to episode 6 and 7. My episode 6 is with Recognize from Mayday. I don't know if you're familiar who Mayday is.
No, not, but tell me.
Mayday is they're signed to Strange Music. They used to be signed to Strange Music a while ago. I don't think now they're independent now, they're dolo, but Strange Music is
Recognizing Burns.
Recognize Burns. No, Strange Music is what's his name?
Oh, Tech Nine.
Tech
Tech.
Nine, correct. That's Tech
Yeah.
Nine's label.
Uh-huh.
So they used to be signed to Tech Nine, but Recognize there's other stories about Recognize. Recognize hit some MTV freestyle battles and won live on TV back in
Aren't
the
they?
days.
Aren't they managed by EFN?
They're managed by
Drink
EFN and
Champs?
Crazy Hood, Drink Champs. So, but Recognize is one of the one of the biggest MCs in Miami.
Okay.
That's had record deals, gone out there. Pretty much anybody that you see that I've worked with on House of Heron is doing something with themselves. They
Okay.
have music out already, other projects they've done. It's just, there's so much music, and Miami has so many styles and individuals to offer. Like, I mean, it's such a big melting pot. And then the MCs, like I don't know if you ever are you familiar with Money Mowgli?
Yes, yes. He was just the last episode that y'all did. Yeah.
Right.
And
Shotty.
y'all had he was on the album, wasn't he, or he was on the last joint?
He was on the EP that was never. We're gonna have to do that. E. But I'm saying same Shotty, even Tetris, the first guy who did episode 1. He's got music everywhere. He was just at the Met. He was invited to be at the Met. I never even could think about being at the Met. But I'm just saying, that's still to some
I've
other
been.
people. That's
It's nothing special. I've been to the Met. Just go look.
That is not special.
there
Look
you
at the
go.
statues. Look at the sculptures.
Damn.
Right there you go. Well, he got to do that. You got to do it. I ain't done that shit yet. Ain't nobody invited the fat ass to go through. Hey, yo, come through. You know what I'm saying? No. But I'm just saying.
Nando and XX. What individually? What's coming up for y'all?
Oh, well, I do an event called La Plancha Hip Hop with Orion out here in Miami. We got a mixtape release coming up October 5th, and we got the next Plancha event coming up October 18th at Unseen Creatures. As far as music goes, we have another video off the album that we did called Death Comes in Trees with me, Money Mowgli, and Orion. More music coming up. Working with these guys, you already know, like the Grupo HNE shit is not gonna stop. A lot more music. Got joints with Nando working on. Like it's just so much is ridiculous. Because besides the MC shit, I also do scratches on people's like projects and shit. So just I'm trying to stay busy.
Absolutely, Nando.
Yes, I mean, pretty much the same. Working with these guys, but I also got other projects I'm doing, like with my cousin, Judge the Beast. So it's we just keep him busy. That's really it. It's mostly us three here though. That's really where it's at. We got. I mean, again, the fact that we got no samples, the fact that it's just so organic. It's just us. We get together, we drop it. It's there's so much that I ain't got time for it.
On some real shit, we definitely got to start getting back together and start producing the next album. Like, even though this was started, but at least throw some ideas around this and that just to get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit going. You
I
know,
mean, if
so,
y'all, yes, y'all don't need this interview to fucking make that happen. Absolutely, y'all need to be doing that for real. Because again, the fucking album is just fucking amazing. The EP was dope. It was felt like a prelude to the album, and y'all three cannot stop doing what we're appreciating. Honestly, in this day and age, and we were just talking about all this bullshit that's going around out here. Y'all are what we need. Grupo HNE is what the fuck we need, like honestly, and no matter where the fuck it's coming from, this is what the hell it is. Tell everybody where they can hear Grupo HNE, the album, the self-titled album.
it's on all platforms right now. It's everywhere around the world. You can go to Apple Music. It's on Deezer. It's on iTunes. It's on
Everywhere on all
Spotify. It's
streaming
everywhere.
platforms. On
It's on all
YouTube, if
streaming
you don't got a
platforms.
streaming platform, you can go to
Right.
YouTube, peep
It's
it.
on YouTube also.
Yeah,
All the videos on YouTube. They're on Vizio. They're on DistroKid. They're like we're everywhere. We also have a website, grupoheni.com. Um,
and that's
anywhere you go.
GRUPOHNE, and the HNE stands for Heron Nando and Excess.
No in excess. I skipped over that because we were talking about some stuff. Most definitely, yes. This shit is so beautiful. Honestly, like
Appreciate it.
I wouldn't
Thank
be
you, bro.
talking to y'all if I didn't feel that way. That's really how I feel. Y'all,
That's what's
y'all
up.
fucking better keep it up. Dope, dope, dope. Drop the socials. Every one of y'all, all three.
At
Um,
Combinando Music on Instagram. That's how you can get me the best.
At
uh,
DJEXES, the number one on everything.
and I'm DJ underscore Heron everywhere. Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram. Your mama back the window.
Your your mama Wi-Fi password.
Everybody watching, y'all need to go follow those. Y'all need to be listening to these projects. Honestly, like we always say here at the rap scene, stop complaining about hip hop being whack when we have this fresh, intuitive, like innovative shit that's happening out here, and you're not opening up your ears or fucking actually trying to check for it. For real, stop complaining about that shit because we got these dudes right the fuck here, and they're dropping this shit that we need to hear. Is there anything else that y'all want to say to the people?
Yeah, remember, nobody owes you shit. Go get it. If you want it, go get it. Whatever you
Yo,
want, go get it. Nobody's
yo,
stopping
Grupo
you
HNE.
but your motherfucking self. Grupo
yo.
HNE.
Yo, anybody listening, don't forget September 21st, September 21st, 20th, Conway in Tampa and in Fort Lauderdale. Clockwork, you know how we do.
All right?
That's what it is, man, and that's what it is, y'all. Go follow Grupo HNE, DJ XS, coming on no music, and DJ Heron, or we gonna like hack your bank account and run up the Chase Money glitch, yo. For
We're gonna
real,
do that.
right
All
on your
right,
shit.
let's
Um,
do it.
Follow me, Frank 5D, on any app you can tap, and there just may be something special coming up for you very soon, yo. Honestly,
All right?
positive energy activates constant elevation. Peace, y'all.
Peace.